This is the 2025 Cadillac Escalade IQ. It's expected to start at a price of around $130,000. This huge luxury SUV will be built upon an all-electric powertrain and has an estimated release date of summer 2024. The Cadillac Escalade IQ will have 785 pound-feet of torque and is said to have up to 450 miles of driving range on a single charge. For best performance on this car, there's a drive mode called Velocity Max. And for as long as that's enabled, the vehicle will generate up to 750 horsepower, but in just normal drive mode, you'll get around 650 horsepower. It's said to have a launch to 60 miles per hour in under 5 seconds. The Cadillac Escalade IQ has a towing capacity of 8,000 pounds, but not only is it 200 pounds less than the 8,200 pound towing capacity of the gas-powered Escalade, but using an EV to tow another vehicle will shrink the driving range due to additional weight and rolling resistance. Downtime will be kept to a minimum when it's time to charge the 800-volt Escalade IQ with its 200 kilowatt-hour Ultium battery pack. This car will support DC fast charging rates and is expected to gain 100 miles of driving range for 10 minutes of charging. To fully charge the battery with an AC supply, you can expect to wait about 12 hours using a 19.2 kilowatt AC charger, or 30 hours if you have to use a 7.7 kilowatt AC charger. The miles per gallon equivalent on the 2025 Cadillac Escalade IQ is estimated to be 59 miles per gallon. The interior of this car is very luxurious as it features a lot of screen space. A 35-inch driver display on the dashboard connects to a 25-inch passenger screen and another 11-inch touchscreen where you can adjust climate and ambient lighting. Screen displays aside, this car can seat 7 people, thanks to the interior consisting of 3 rows, 2 seats in the first row, 2 seats in the second row, and 3 seats in the third row. Each seat is wrapped in luxurious leather and features polished aluminum accents. There's also backlit, adjustable ambient lighting on the door panels right above the armrests. The seats in the second row are captain's chairs, and the third row has a 60-40 split power bench. For those being driven around, Cadillac offers an executive second row option, which includes a rear center console with a touchscreen display and 2 12.6-inch rear headrest monitors, as well as second row seats with heating, ventilation, and massaging abilities. The third row will be a bit different, however. According to Cadillac, the third row will have a little bit less headroom compared to the gasoline Escalade. The third row doesn't have a rear center console, nor does it have 2 rear headrest monitors. And the reason for this goes back to how it's a 3-seat folding bench, so it can be folded up for those who need more cargo space. Unlike the gasoline Escalade, due to this car being fully electric, it means it doesn't have an engine and a transmission tunnel. Therefore, the Escalade IQ has what's known as a frunk, or a front trunk, under the hood, which allows for 12 cubic feet of storage. The Cadillac IQ is all-wheel drive and is 224.3 inches long, with a wheelbase of 136.2 inches, but for those who need even more cargo space, there will be the long-wheelbase Escalade IQL, which will join the Escalade IQ shortly after its release. The Escalade IQL will have a bigger area for storage behind the third row of seats. The 55 inches of display across the Escalade IQ's dashboard will run on a Google-based operating system. Features on the driver's display include night vision and Super Cruise hands-free driving. Right next to that, on the passenger's display, there's built-in software by Google, which allows you access to apps such as Google Maps and YouTube. On this screen, you can play videos while the car is driving. Right below that is the lower touchscreen center console, which controls climate, ambient lighting, and a power door opening feature. On the center console, you'll find 2 wireless charging pads and a large storage compartment. One feature this vehicle won't have is Apple CarPlay. And that's because back in early April 2023, GM announced that Apple CarPlay would no longer be offered on its future EVs from there on out. However, you can still find Apple CarPlay on GM's gas-powered vehicles. Regardless of what you use to listen to your music, if you buy the Cadillac IQ with the executive second row option, you'll get an exclusive AKG Studio Reference 40-speaker audio system, which will provide everyone in the car with precise studio-quality sound with no distortion. On the center console, you'll find 2 knob-like dials and tactile buttons on the steering wheel. But you can operate most of Cadillac's tech features with the press of a finger or thumb. As far as the interior of this car goes, the touchscreens emphasize the evolution of the Escalade. From the traditional look we've formerly seen, to now this upcoming futuristic look that still keeps the luxurious aspects of an Escalade. We went over a lot in this video, but what do you like most about the 2025 Cadillac Escalade IQ so far?